Well, we had a good thing, and then Nintendo decided to be Nintendo. Hey everybody, Marcin here, and today I want to talk about the Mario Kart World update, because this actually really stinks. So for those who don't know, there was a workaround when you played online if you just did regular races, that if you selected random, you were able to get a 3-lap course. So you could just play the courses regularly without the intermission track to get to the course, and then only do like the 1 lap. You could just play them normally. Well, Nintendo must have caught wind of this, and said, you're going to play the game how we want. And now random makes it so that getting 3-lap courses is less likely. This is honestly just really aggravating. I genuinely do not think that I'm going to do the regular races anymore because I don't see a point. I don't care if people like the intermission stuff, that's fine. I don't care what someone's preference is. It's the fact that it seems pretty unanimous that when people do the regular races online, that they would like to just do the course without the intermission thing, because so many people were picking random. I really think that the intermission thing works great for Knockout Tour, but now it feels like I should only really hop on this game if I want to do Knockout Tour, because I don't see a point in doing the regular races anymore. Even just playing this just to get footage, I already had enough. I don't want to do those intermission things when I'm doing regular races. I understand from Nintendo's standpoint where they're like, well, we made this big game and we have this big change and this like whole new thing for it, and we want you to play that new thing. But come on, you have free roam, you have Knockout Tour. This isn't needed. And like I said, I don't care if some people like it, that's fine. But when this many people have been picking random, even when I just went to get this footage, people are still picking random. I think it says something. And what it says to me is that a lot of people would just like to do the regular courses. I don't think it would make the intermission stuff go to waste if we were able to just do the regular courses for regular races, because a lot of people are playing Knockout Tour. I don't know how much of a shift this will have in the overall game, but I am curious if a lot of people start to dip out of just doing regular races and just go over to Knockout Tour. Which I feel like Nintendo will be fine with, because they'll be like, well, they're doing the thing that we added to the game. They're doing the intermission tracks. But I just really wish there was an option. It's just annoying that they can't just split it. Like I said, I get it from their standpoint. They want us to use the thing they made, but we already can if we do Knockout Tour. I'd also be curious to see if they did make an option, how many people would be searching for the intermission stuff when they played the regular courses. I would love to know how much of a divide there really is. I feel like the divide goes more towards people like me that want to do these courses without the intermission stuff, but I don't have hard numbers. I only see what I see from what I was playing, and from what I've seen from how many people are picking random, and from people just talking about it online. But I'm sure there is a whole chunk of people that do like doing the intermission stuff, but I feel like we could all just come to an agreement that it'd be great if there was an option. This is definitely one of the most Nintendo things, though, for them to do. I'm not really shocked. And it makes me wonder if they're doing this for now and then later they'll add an option. I feel like for the game being out right now, they want people to play it the way they want, and then hopefully they end up changing it. But honestly, I don't know. I know for some people it seems like people like me are just kind of like overreacting, but I genuinely don't think I will play online as much as I was. Because I was like starting to kind of get into the groove of going online, but now it genuinely feels like unless if I want to play Knockout Tour, I'm just not going to play online. Which is just unfortunate, because I think the game is really cool. I think this game with a few tweaks would be so amazing. This game to me is so close to being so freaking good. And it's not that it's bad, it's just there's certain things I just wish would be tweaked. But with them making an update like this, it definitely has me less hopeful. Because honestly, this feels like kind of like a FU from Nintendo. But it could also be that they just didn't know that random did that, and then they saw people were doing it, and then they found out why, and they were like, oh, we'll just fix that. There is a chance that it wasn't a, hey, we're gonna do this because we don't want you doing it this way. Like, that could still be a part of, like, why they wanted it fixed, but maybe it really was that they initially wanted random to not do what it was doing. Which that's where I have some hope that maybe they'll end up changing some of the options that we have when we go online. Because maybe this is just a fix to change how random works because they didn't intend it to work that way. And now that they know some of this feedback, maybe they're working on a bigger update. That is definitely more on the hopeful side, because I won't be shocked if this is just how the game stays. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like there are quite a bit of people that aren't too happy about it, me included. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But if this really wasn't an oversight and they really did update this because they don't want people getting around their system, it really is one of the most Nintendo things they could have done. But I'm going to stay a little hopeful. I feel like this game's got a huge life ahead of it, and if they know that many people are upset about it, they may give in a little. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Are you annoyed with this update? Do you not really care? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.